Hi everyone. Give you a quick rundown of the video. And it's been a while since I've been able to get out. Life's just gotten in the way, and weather's just gotten in the way. We finally have some nice warm weather, so I got out. I don't have a lot of footage of camp. I've shown you that every time. I go to the same peninsula every time, and I can run you through setting camp up, setting camp, deconstructing camp. It's the same thing. It gets real boring, and I understand that. I am in a different spot. I did get off of the peninsula and go to that island that I've been talking about in a couple of videos. Found out that it's part of the nudist area. I was kind of surprised about that. Didn't think that actually still existed here in town, but it does. Didn't see anyone like that, but, it's just the beginning of the warm season. It didn't start till damn near July this year. A lot of scenery. I got classical music playing in the background of a bunch of shots. It's just a nice, peaceful video. I went out there to meditate. I had a really, really twisted week, so I was pretty much given no choice but to go out. So I was able to go out and relax a little bit. It was beautiful scenery, got some nice birds. But yeah, I'll construct the video, throw it out there, and hopefully y'all enjoy how calming this is. This is more of a meditation trip than anything. Next week, like I said, I want to try getting out there with nothing but my cot, the tarp, sleeping bag for the shelter piece. I really wish I could find an area that had a bunch of lumber and timber and shit that's ready to be taken down or needs to be moved. That way I could actually work with it and build something. I would love to build a shelter, but they don't have even any driftwood here anymore. Like they got on the ball that cleaning Spokane up, and it looks really good. But for people like me, we got a lot of rainy season, but we're still in the middle of a fire ban, so I can't show you that I can actually start fires. But speaking of that, later today I'm gonna go over there on our property. We got a couple of limbs that got cut off. Real nice fat wood hanging on the tree there. I'm gonna cut that thing. I'll take it with me today. But I'm gonna let you go and get to work since other coworkers are finally here. That down in there, it's an old bridge I would love to get to. Walk across, hike it. Oh, I didn't know buses were doing right up against the river here. Not really feasible to get down on the other side, I don't think. I mean, right there, dead center of your screen is new construction. So I'm sure people are all over the place. I've got my bike in the trailer with me here today, as you can see. So getting along the bottom of the river there is definitely not going to happen. Next time I come out, I would love to do like a minimalist, like, if I could maybe sleeping bag, hammock, and tarp for a shelter, and then just like the bare minimum of what I need to cook, book, keep myself entertained. Then I'd actually walk the whole thing without being overburdened with weight on my displaced disc. Oh, and I totally keep forgetting that this thing is set like this. So this is going to go up and down, left and right to begin with this. I apologize for that. It's been a while since I got out. I'm kind of out of practice with filming. The thing has been all the way down there. And it is still coming from over here. And here, from what I understand, I'm going here. So, straight out. All that, and then across this bridge there and out into there to find the geocaching spots. All right, well, back to the trail. I was thinking, when it's next time out, it'll be warmer than it is this time. It's up in the 80s right now. Finally, almost didn't have an actual summer this year ever. But before I get to this hill and have to get out and start walking, I'm thinking next time I come out, I'll have such little supplies with me. I might actually be able to bring one of the taco harpas and play it out here next to the river. It won't sound great, but boy, howdy, would that be some beautiful footage. But I got an incline, I gotta get off and walk this puppy up the hill. I'm gonna walk out in this tall grass, probably get some ticks or some shit. And down here we got the beach area. This is a lot farther down than I've ever been, but down that direction over there, there's another little beachlet area. It's real nice. I thought about maybe going over there this time instead of to my area. My area didn't really feel that great last time. Something was off, but if you go way over there, I would love to get on top of that ridge up there, just where there's like nothing over next to the tower, or like up next to that whatever silo looking tower is over there. That'd be great. Be beautiful, be serene, be away from everybody, like that hillside over there. Right up there. Oh, those are some tall trees. Families at home? There's one there for sure, possibly two. I saw something else flutter around, but it might have just, oh, yep, nope. There's a fledgling. Poked his little white head up. Oh, wait, no, that's the tufts of feather. My bad. It just snapped to the side like it was actually something going on. Yeah, I know, you're looking at me. It's kind of cool. You know what? I haven't been down there in a bit. I think I'll turn right this time before deciding. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go out to my spot in the peninsula again, but yeah, it's been a while since I've been on this ride. Oh, this is going to be bumpy as hell. The single brake with the weight behind me isn't really working. There we go. Now I'm down to a speed I can control. All right. Good thing about having this trailer behind me, I haven't had to pedal till now, but since the clamp on my handlebars is rattling so badly, I'm going to put this away for now and explore some, then take you back out. This thing is hovering in air and then just gliding a little bit. Huh. Always such tiny birds making such loud sounds. So I'm down here where I normally go, right up over that hill right there is where I normally camp. I would love to get to the island over here. I love islands, and I got a chance. Of a nice, really shaded spot right there. It'd be beautiful. There's some new signs up down here. That beautiful. You know, always important to keep, you know, your trash with you. And I just realized I left my light and my microphone at home. So I got everything but my video equipment. But that, I wasn't expecting to see that. Hi everyone. Okay, so I decided I could have camped way over there where I normally do, but I decided I don't want to. Kind of this island, or you know, as close as I can get to an island over here. When the tide's down, it's connected by this stuff. So I'm gonna have to drag all over this across that because I really want to camp on an island type setting. Last time I was able to do so was summer of '98, and that is just way too damn long for someone like me who loves islands. So I'll see you again once I've got everything detached and cross the water. Yeah, aside from that big ass thing, get some birds, nice little brackish pool. I had to drag my bike across that little gap right there so I didn't see this right here. That would have been so much easier, but I don't know if I can get through that right there. It's the only thing. If I can get through that, it'd be so much easier to get my bike back across. And if this wasn't so scummy looking, I'd be like, hey, I can go crawdadding. But I wouldn't trust one out of that, I don't think. That is definitely got a film on top of it. It's gone from brackish pool to a mucky pond. And there's options for locations for sure. I mean, if I want to be real close to the water, but I don't like how close that is. So, I mean, unfortunately, no. But I can get up here. Not too bad. Little hillside to block some wind right here. A couple other little areas. A lot of geese on the outskirts of this fucking island, though. Piles everywhere. This nice little indention cove where I got my bike sitting here. But there's a nice little spot over here under the tree. Back there in the dark spot. It's beautiful. I don't really want to go down any farther because there's a tent down there. And there's somebody camping on the other side of the river over there. So, yeah, I think I'll head over to the shady space. I didn't build that. It was here when I got here. The things you find. It's awesome. You never guessed about a month ago there was like a 3-week-long flood warning from the looks of this scene right here. I guess I should run you through camp. As you can see, I went across the driver bed over down there. Instead of camping in the open down there, I decided under this thicket of trees here. It's nice, it's shaded. The sun's gonna hit the tent on the way down, but other than that, it's a nice little camp spot. And as I said, next time there's gonna be tarp, like a ground tarp to go over me, sleeping bag. If not, like a cot. I have an old military cot. I'd love to take that out here. It's like just that, the tarp for the shelter piece. But yeah, here's camp. I got a little gas stove for cooking, but I've also got the option of a lot of rocks, and there's a pretty decent amount of dead wood around here. And I could try my hand at a ferro rod. Oh, I didn't notice that before. Huh, right on. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see, but they're darting in and out of all those holes, flying around. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I've got to say, the collapsible cart is great for having to be in a situation where you're not sure how it's going to be if any of your stuff is off that side of your tent. So in situations where I have to bring the bigger tent so everything is inside, a fold-up bicycle is amazing. Fits off in the corner and there's still enough room for your sleeping bag. It's beautiful. I greatly suggest it. So even though I had my phone plugged in on it last night, apparently my power bank only charges one thing at a time, and my smaller power bank apparently took all night to charge. So I woke up, the moment I looked at my phone, it died. So it's got 14% battery, so I don't know how much time I'm going to have. But since I sat in here being warm with a cup of coffee during sunrise, I figured I'd just film some nice, calm scenery with some beautiful music. Give you a few moments of peace and tranquility. Oh, that's nice. I do believe that was actually in the shot. Uh, I hope so. It's so difficult for me to get some of the larger avian species here along the river in shot. The geese are very abundant, but other than that, it's really hard to get any of them. They like to stay on the cliff sides and they're on the bank of the other side of the water from me, so I can't really zoom in very well. But at least that one flew through the shot. It was pretty cool. That was a nice big crane. I believe it was a crane. I know we have another type up here that looks like a crane, but it's not one. So it might have been that. I don't know. Alright, it's just over 3 minutes of this. So you've had your tranquility portion of the end of the video. I understand this one's not going to have, well, almost anything but scenery shots on it, but I've been trying to cut them down lately. I come out to the same area, I did the exact same thing pretty much, and every time I post a video, I've added like 20 minutes to it. I don't understand how, so I want to get back to the base of what I wanted to do, the 10-15 minute video, so I'm hoping I can get that down to this. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you on the trek home. I just wanted to come down here and get a better shot. definitely see all the puppies now. Darting and flicking around. A bunch of them down here too. Oh, it's a little mating dance. That was cute. Oh, do a spider web. Let me see if I can get down here and squat. Get some. Well, as soon as I got here, they pretty much quit landing on the little beach there, which is sad. But, yeah. Not a lot of easily seen wildlife, but that is the most abundant wildlife I've been able to catch on film at one time. Buttload of little birds. See if I can get a better shot. That is pretty cool. Giant community, man. Goes all the way across that little flat line part right there. All through it. I'm not sure if that's just a bunch of debris piled up or if that is actually some sort of lodge. We do have beaver here, but I don't know. As I said earlier, my phone didn't really get much of a charge, but it's doing well now that I got it plugged in and the power bank out in the sun charging while it's charging. It seems to do better when it's using its solar panel at the same time. There is still something in this right here. Every time I walk by it, it freaks out and jumps away. Then it follows me around the side of it. I don't understand what it is. It's never popped out at me. I'm 50% curious, 50% thankful it's not popped out because there's no telling what might actually be in there. I love this in the middle of all this green. There's like one guy right there. Just boom. Another one over there. I mean, it's sad to see the death, but at the same time, it seems familiar. And when I said it means like it's like one different thing, and amongst all the the similarities of the others, kind of reminds me growing up. I was always a bit different than the rest of my family. I mean, the only goth in my family that I know of, at least back then I was. You come from Alabama, that's kind of a weird thing for most people. At least back then it was in the town that I was in. I know there's a lot of them now, but back then there weren't many. Not at all. Finally got a magpie. Oh, of course. Alright, long story short, my phone refuses to charge with any of those three. Like, all three of those are power banks. Two of them are in solar, and they won't get my phone above 25%. So I'm in a rush. I was going to do the geocaching thing. There are two geocache locations on the main peninsula that I normally camp on. I was going to leave these there. But since one I can't really find and the other one is completely inaccessible with the gear that I've got, I'm going to leave this here at camp. And they say leave it how you found it. I like to leave it better than I found it. That way it's nice, it's neat. And the authority figures know there's somebody out here that, cares. But this one, I'm going to sit right there on the little pile of rocks that was here when I got here. So, yeah, there we go. So every time I come out here, I've only come over to this island like twice, aside from last night. Showed you that thing yesterday. But I've never gone past this point because there's always been water separating this area. So I've never actually had a chance to walk over here and see what's there. The tracks are interesting to me. Wondering. Oh. Beautiful area here. She kind of sit you down. Zoom you in for a bit. There you go. I'm just going to step back. All right. I'm going to get back over here to my bike, get it across the island, unhook, strap across the waterway, and back together and up the hill. I think I want to end with that nice little tranquil moment right there with the geese. I'm not really going to be able to show you anything on the way up that I didn't show you on the way down. If there is, by the time I got my phone out and turned back on to get to the camera, the event would be over anyway. So, yeah, I'll end with you here, and I'll see all of you next time I'm able to put something up on the channel, on whatever playlist that might be.